Assalamu alaikum everyone. Our today's topic is going to be what is Iman? But before we begin, let's start with Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. And the dua for knowledge, Rabbi zidni ilma, which means, oh Allah, please increase my knowledge. Okay? So, what is Iman? Iman is anything that you really believe in with all your heart. They can be sometimes things which you cannot see. So some of you said to this that we can't see Allah Ta'ala, but we believe in Him. And that was an excellent example because we believe we have Iman in Allah Ta'ala, even though we can't see Him. There are also some other things that we have Iman in, even though we cannot see them. And, there are so many other things which we can't see. For example, can you see air? No, you can't. But we believe it's there, right? So, we will learn about the things that we have Iman in as believers. And even though we cannot see them, having a true Iman in them really affects our life. And we will also learn how it affects our life. So before we move on, in English, we can also say that Iman can be called faith. Now let's watch this video.
6 articles of faith. Number 1, belief in one Allah. Number 2, belief in His angels. Number 3, belief in His books. Number 4, belief in His prophets. Number 5, belief in the Day of Judgment. And number 6, belief in the decree of Allah Almighty called Taqdeer.
MashaAllah, that was excellent.
Okay, so we need to really stop and connect with ourselves, really check upon ourselves. We were doing in the last class about how we need to stop, maybe take a deep breath or connect with ourselves. And we need to really evaluate ourselves. Is my Iman feeling strong today? Am I really aware that Allah Ta'ala is watching me all the time in every dark corner, wherever I am? And that angels are writing my deeds. Okay, so as you know that there are two angels on each of our shoulders writing our good and bad deeds. If you don't know, it's okay. In the description box below, I have attached a lovely book that has been read out by a lovely lady. You can watch that video, and even if you do know about this, you can still watch that because it's such a cute book. Okay, so moving ahead, so do we really believe in these things? Because if we truly believed in these things, wouldn't our actions change? Wouldn't we would think 10 times before hurting other people, or maybe doing things like lying? And we will be talking about lying today in a lot of detail. That is the one thing I will be discussing in detail today. We will discuss about other things inshallah in the future. But I mean, how would our actions change if we had a very strong iman? Okay, so similarly, we talked a little bit about angels. That it's not like some of you are very confused about this part. You said that there's a good angel and a bad angel. No, alhamdulillah, all the angels are very good, and the books, both the books are very nice. It's just that the angel on the right records are good deeds, and the angel on the left records are bad deeds. But that too, if we really ask Allah Ta'ala for forgiveness and say, Allah Ta'ala, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I just lost, my Iman became extremely weak. I'm so sorry, just forgive me, inshallah. I'll try to be a very good girl or boy. Um, so Allah Ta'ala, forgives us, inshallah Ta'ala. It's not like the books of Allah Ta'ala work in a very different way from, the books of dunya. So, Allah Ta'ala is so kind and merciful. He, forgives us and he forgets. He doesn't hold it against us. "Okay, I remember you did this bad deed." Mm. He doesn't work like humans. Astaghfirullah. He's Allah Ta'ala. He's the most kind and he's the most merciful. Okay. But if we truly knew that Allah Ta'ala is watching us. Allah Ta'ala is so kind, so merciful. He blesses us so many things. हम तो शर्म के मारे कोई गंदी बात नहीं करेंगे, right? We would be so, conscious कि, oh my God, Allah Ta'ala is watching me. He has given me so many of these blessings. How can I possibly make him angry? And similarly, we'd be like, let me just do more and more good deeds. So, my the book on my right side, the good deeds book can be like full of so many good deeds. When I go back, I'll have such a big fat book of good deeds. But this clearly means that our iman somehow gets very weak along the way. That is why we really need to regularly check upon it. So moving ahead, as I said, we will be discussing about lying. So let's just think, why do we feel the need to lie? Just why? Some of you said that it's an easy way out. We don't want to get caught, and but we discussed that it's not an easy way out. And if it was an easy way out, Allah Ta'ala is our creator. He would have told us that this is the easy way out. Go ahead and do it. But he didn't. He stopped us from it, and he seriously said that this is a very big sin. Stay away from it. And when our creator Allah Ta'ala is saying stay away from lying, this means that this is something which is going to get us in immense trouble. Okay. And telling the truth, on the other hand, is going to bring us so much goodness. And I just explained this example to you that my older son, okay, he never lies, alhamdulillah, okay, or usually, I hope so, he never lies, okay. So the other day, he got in some trouble with some other boy, who they both were playing, and someone hit the car. And no one knows who hit the car. Only Allah Ta'ala knows. But the other boy went and complained that, oh, you know what? This one, I was saying, he took my son's name and said that, he hit the car. And, everyone, over there, they just looked at him and said, you know what? That boy never lies. You usually lie. So I'm not really sure about what you're saying. So do you see, my son got like so much power, he got so much respect. So when you are telling the truth, even though at that particular point you're getting a little bit into trouble or you're getting a little bit scolding, it doesn't matter. But in the long run, you get so much respect, you get so much power. And my son just walked out of that whole scenario with a lot of and that boy got into trouble. And if this was not the scenario, if my son would, lie sometimes and not lie sometimes, I myself wouldn't be sure. No one over there would have been sure. They would be like, "Ha, pata nahi kisne kiya hai," and they both would get into trouble. But do you see that Allah Ta'ala wants you to have this power, this superpower? Allah Ta'ala wants you to be a very respectful person. That is why Allah Ta'ala wants you to always tell the truth. The other thing is that Allah Ta'ala also wants you to be a very calm person. If you tell a lie, then until that case gets solved, you're always in so much stress and guilt. That guilt and stress is not good for your soul. Remember we talked about soul last time? It wears you down, it makes you feel so horrible. Next time, Khudana Khasa, if you do tell a lie, just see how horrible you feel throughout the day. Okay. So especially to your parents, never tell a lie to your parents, because they know immediately, because they know you since you were a tiny baby. Okay. There is such a strong connection with your parents. You can't get away with your parents by telling them a lie. You can never get away with that. Okay. They always get to know, and then you'll get into more trouble. Okay. So there is not even a point of telling lies to your parents. And most of all, Allah Ta'ala can see you wherever you are, wherever you hide and tell a lie. Allah Ta'ala knows. And then those angels that are sitting there, they're always writing. So there is no point. Plus it's just bad for you. Just get into a little bit trouble, just get over with it. Just see how that makes you feel. Okay, a little bit of scolding, a little bit of, oh, it's okay, but in the long run, it's the best way to be. It's so nice to tell the truth. Just try it out, you'll see how nice you feel. So, can you think of some lies we randomly say? Then we did this, and these were the some of the lies we came up with. So, the most common lie we say is, I'm not lying. Oh my God. Every time you say, I'm not lying, it's being written. So, be careful. Or just be quiet. Stop saying, I'm not lying. To look cool, you go like, yesterday I did this when you didn't do it. It's not cool to look cool when you're lying. Okay, stop. Just stop. Think what you're doing. Allah Ta'ala is watching you. The angels are writing down each and everything to get out of trouble. I didn't do anything. ये किसने किया? मुझे क्या पता? No, this is not on. Okay, just stay quiet, or just like tell the truth. Come clean. Trust me. You'll feel so much better. And we even joke about it. So then we watched this amazing cartoon video, which I will be sharing with you. We couldn't watch the whole of it, but I will be sharing it with you on Google Classroom, and I will be sharing it with you in the description box below. Do watch this amazing video about how, this person tries to joke and lie, and how it makes everyone feel so horrible and they don't trust this person. So no, even in joking, it doesn't make sense, and it just gives you less power and makes you less respectful, and no one really likes you. Everyone finds you annoying. Lying is never cool because Allah Ta'ala Himself, He's our creator, He is saying so. So we really need to remember that Allah Ta'ala wants the very best for us. Whatever He tells us is for our very own good. So let's just pray that Allah Ta'ala makes us strong believers who keep revising their Iman every day and try to make it better, inshallah. So take care, Allah Hafiz, and do see these videos. They are so cute and amazing.